Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Today we're going to look at how to build a pool, just kind of the basic steps from concept to completion on how a pool gets built. So, you're thinking about putting a pool in your backyard, but kind of wonder how are they actually put together. So, here's a typical client. They have a really nice house, and on the side here, kind of a yucky old decomposed granite patio, not really used for anything, and they came to me and said, we want to do a pool here. And so first you have to actually go to a pool contractor to do a design and get the pool permitted and take care of all the specs with the pool. And so they did that. I came in and did all the pretty stuff. But first and foremost, you need to get a good pool contractor with good reviews and good ratings on Better Business Bureau. So he went to Premier Pools here in San Diego. They did a tremendous job on the design. And once it got permitted, then it's time to get going and actually building this. So the pool was excavated out, and then a rebar is put in because you have to actually build the concrete walls of the pool. Now, for a swimming pool, it's actually gunite, not concrete, which is a little bit different. But it's very similar to concrete, the way that it's applied and sprayed. And so here the guys are, they're actually spraying the gunite on the walls, and this will form the actual outer shell of the swimming pool. Now, one of the other things that was a little tricky with this site is that there was a little baby slope, so we're going to have to build a retaining wall around the outer perimeter of this patio to stabilize everything and following those building codes as well. But for right now, the guys are pouring the kind of gunite in there, spraying in there with all the rebar and filling in all those gaps. So here it is, it's all done. The gunite has been sprayed. Now, this was kind of a weird wet summer, and that way it has a little bit of rain, but it's okay. Next up, you have to lay all the utilities down. So there are a lot of utilities to the pool that you have to keep in mind, not just the water flow, but also electrical for the pool lights. There's lots of different kinds of pool lights. But basically, you got to trench the utilities out and around to where you're going to set up your pool utility box. Now, the box in this case was easy because there was already a hot tub there. So they already had a main connection point there that the guys could just hook into. Now what's important to realize is that you need both a filter and a heater and a power source at that box. And so part of what they were doing was to make sure those utilities ran to that box before they started the next step. The next step is the actual concrete pool deck around the concrete. So once the utilities were all run and spec'd out, then it's time to lay out that concrete and pour it in. Again, same concept. Use a rebar every 24 inches. Make sure the rebar doesn't touch the ground. It's elevated so that it's within the concrete itself. Pour that rebar out. Now, this particular pool deck is a flagstone pool deck. The client had an existing flagstone patio, so we matched the flagstone from the existing patio as close as we could to what we're going to be doing now with the pool deck itself. Flagstone is a time-consuming material. It's beautiful when it's finished, but it is time-consuming. It's about triple the cost of doing a concrete pool deck or a paver pool deck. But again, we are working with what was already there and matching it as carefully as we can. So the guys are working hard laying all that flagstone out, getting it done. It took about 3 weeks to piece together all that flagstone. During that process, they came in and plastered everything. And so they first brought in one coat of plaster, and then they brought in a really beautiful, cool coating of a material called Pebble Tech, which you're about to see in just a second. Really great material. All right, so that's done. The utilities are fine-tuned up. Now it's time to actually make things a little bit more attractive. So once the pool deck was all finished with the flagstone, they sealed the flagstone. Always want to do a sealer with a stone surface to kind of resist stains in the future. And then what is that? Once that's all finished, then it's time to do some planting. Let's make it pretty all the way around there. And then finally, time to add the water. Always an exciting day when a pool gets filled with water. So, and then there's another shot of the Pebble Tech, really beautiful material that they used in this particular pool. And there you go. And so there you have, at the end of 4 months, and it took about 4 months because of weathers and permitting and other little issues, but that's about how long it took to put this pool together. So those are all kind of the really basic steps in just 5 minutes of how a pool gets put together. Hey, a big thank you to Premier Pools and Unique Landscaping for their assistance. They did a beautiful job on this video. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.